Hello and welcome back to D&D with Dummies Campaign 1, The Marked Ones. Last time, the party split. Ilona and Tarvis heading up north to deal with the Owl Legion, stopping in and picking up an old friend of Ilona's and making their way to the Wildwood Sentinels, talking with a god on the way. The rest of the party made the walk from the cathedral area to the Wildwood Sentinels, having some minor disagreements along the way, and getting blown up by a Balor and a Yogir. We finished up last time with Tarvis getting some glasses, and the party discovering that there has been a Veshelkind living in the attic of the Aunter home for a long time. We pick back up there now. Janice, you're still outside, if I remember right, and everyone has just pretty much gone inside. Where would you like to go today?
Wait, is that referring to just me?
Anyone.
Right.
We should probably do something about Janice before we long rest.
Yeah, probably.
Canonically, I think I did say it to DM. I'm just chilling with my chair. I made myself a little gazebo out of sticks, trees, and shrubs, whatever. I'm just chilling. That's okay.
So that took you hours to do, because making a gazebo takes time.
Yes, that's what I'll...
We'll see if
what I'll be
you
doing with my
manage
time.
to get there with what the others are doing. But you
Okay.
definitely got your chair set up.
Bro's set, he's got his chair.
Good chair.
Alrighty. What about the others? What are you guys doing?
I believe I was moving Xander and Ariat to somewhere in the house.
I thought you put me on the couch last session.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, you were asleep on the couch.
Yeah, and Ariet's going on walkabouts because she's emotional. She's gonna go report in with her teachers.
Alrighty. Anyone else doing anything? Or are you happy to just long rest?
Long rest for the day, I think.
For the time being, I'm happy to just kind of hang around if anyone else needs.
Cool. So with Janice outside the gate, you can all take a long rest.
What?
So you guys are just figuring all of the stuff out with Janice in the morning then.
Yeah, probably. Well, Marriott, I did tell Mum. I did tell her. So
That's
like,
right,
she'll
you
figure
did.
it out when she wants to figure it out. Like, she's a busy woman. She's got stuff to do. I'm also talking to Alamar real quick and Errol to be like, hey, look. Angus has asked us very politely if we can maybe help out, and this is what happened on the adventure. Hopefully the eagles came back. I did kind of just let them go, and I kind of forgot that I'm not good at speaking to animals, so
Give me a
they might not
minute.
have returned, but maybe, you never know.
Pulling out random NPCs straight away. Okay, give me a minute.
Sorry, bud. So that's the commander of protection and the commander of the code.
Yeah, I see them here.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yes, Alamar just kind of looks at
keeping you
you
on your toes.
very disappointed. Like, no,
God damn.
they have not arrived back. Why did you just let them go?
Like, I thought they'd just... Aren't they like pigeons? Don't they just know their own way home?
Not all birds are pigeons, Ariat.
But all birds are like the same, right? They've got
Very
the
much
same
not.
wings and the. I mean, okay. To be fair, no one else in the party thought to tell me about that, so. We were going on a longer journey. I didn't want them to stay with us. I'm sure that I can find them in the next 4 months.
Know nothing about giant birds, bro.
You are now barred for life from the giant eagle enclosure.
No!
We cannot trust you
I
with
didn't.
them.
I just. What do you mean you can't trust me with them?
You have crashed no fewer than 7, and you have now lost some. Nobody
But
in our
how am I meant to
history
get,
has
like-
done that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like special or something.
Very.
I should be able to give it another shot.
No! You've been given
Please.
8 chances, and you have squandered all of them. Now, what's this about Angus?
Okay, so the capital has been taken over by Zuckerthrax, or whatever his name is, and basically they need our assistance in getting it back, like taking control again. I've said that it's probably a good idea for us to go and help out. Obviously, you know, we're a vassal state to an extent. We're mostly here to help with the rift and all that, but if we help him out, he said that maybe we could also expand our borders a little bit.
Okay, this is good news. Earl, how do you feel about this? Well, you see, any chance to increase relations between us and the ruling family of Chorus is always a good idea. However, can we be assured that this sort of mission to retake the capital will work?
There's a plan with the party. I feel like maybe it's a good idea for us to all kind of talk together about this, saying that it affects everyone.
That is a good point. We should call the council first thing in the morning. Make sure everyone's rested, everyone's fed, all the injured are taken care of if they are injured. And what's this I hear about a fae at the gate?
Oh, that's just Janus. He's not necessarily the worst person on the planet.
Bold words coming from
He's
you.
helping the party out.
I'm not
he's
sure
helping
if
the party out.
Real convincing,
And-
but
You're not here. You're not in this episode.
just
But he's done a
saying.
really good job helping us out so far. I personally would appreciate it if we could bring him in. You know, he has been helping. He's shown that he kind of just wants to get back home. And I'm sure that, you know, he won't do anything while he's here. And if something does happen,
We will hold you personally responsible.
yeah.
Not again.
You will be his keeper while he is here.
I don't want to be his keeper. But,
He's part
okay,
of your
alright,
party,
you can hang
isn't
with
he?
me. I wouldn't call it my party. My party's still in training. But yes, I'm with these guys for now. I'll stick it out, I guess. Alright. He can stay out there for tonight, though. I don't wanna deal with that right now. Did you guys know Mum was holding a Veshrikin?
They just kind of look at each other. And Elamar says,
Oh,
you know, I'm
that's
not
fucked.
really surprised. I didn't know, but I'm not surprised.
it's fine. It's fine. It's all going
Well,
great.
it happens
It's
when there's an
wonderful.
abduction. They leave a Veshelkind behind.
Yeah, but like, I thought someone would at least tell me.
There was, you know, no real need. We found out it was a Veshelkind fairly quickly, and, well, you weren't born yet.
Well, whatever. Is that all you need, or do I need to go back to, you know, the bunks for a bit? Or can I stay with Mum and the rest of the party for now?
Stay with your party for now. We need to figure out what we're doing to help out Angus and his crew. So yeah, stay with your party and let them know that we'll be assembling the council at dawn.
Catch you all later.
Alright.
If you need anything, find me.
And they just kind of nod and walk away.
Yeah, Ariana will just go back to her house, and then she'll let everyone know that Janice needs a day. Sorry guys, they need a whole day to fix the enchantment to let Janice through. It's just gonna be like a whole thing, you know. We're just gonna have to wait. Cool. Well, I'm going to bed. Heaps of floor space. There's some beds in the back somewhere. You can figure yourselves out. And she's gonna go to her room.
I think I'm still sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd still be asleep on the
Amanda's
couch.
couch.
At this point, Mariette comes back in, sees Xander asleep on the couch, and just wordlessly walks to a cupboard, gets out a blanket, and just puts it over him. Now, where can I put you up for the night? Ah, yes, we got the guest rooms. And she gets the rest of the party up and sorted with a room each. If you need anything during the night, don't hesitate to let me know. I'll probably still be awake.
Well, if everyone gets some sleep, we got a lot to get ready for.
And you can all take a long rest.
Question for you, DM.
Answer for you, player.
Since I'm currently on the outside,
Mm.
and do I have to? I'm assuming I'd have to go hunting, and I'd have to go get my own stuff. And do I
Unless you
have to do
rushes with you.
watches for myself?
That's up to
No,
you.
I think that was the thing. I think that was the thing. We didn't have any left to restock last time I checked.
If you'd like to stay up the whole night, it would be a point of exhaustion.
That's okay. Can I, just while that is going on, am I able to go for a bit of a hunt gather? And I've just realized, looking back at my spells since I leveled up, I took the mold cantrip. Am I able to make myself a little bit of a zone, keeping with that gazebo style after I've done a bit of stuff using mold earth?
Mold earth. Yeah, it would take a while.
Got all
But
afternoon and all night.
That's true. For the hunting and gathering, I would like some a survival check, please.
Survival check. That would be a dirty 20.
Not bad. Yeah, you find plenty of wild game around. Mostly rabbits and things. It looks like all of the larger game has been dispersed. You're unsure why, especially not being from the area. But you get a couple of rabbits and a couple of smaller birds, and enough to make a decent sized meal for yourself.
I'll just sit out. I'll just be sitting out by the fire. I'll wave at the guards. Make it look like I'm not doing anything suspicious. Just cooking.
They're just standing at their posts.
Am I allowed to call out at them?
You can certainly do that.
Question. Old guard person. Hello. I know you're ignoring me. Hello, hello. Question for you. So, am I out here all evening? Like, I got told to just wait. Has anyone from my group come to speak to you? Has anyone hierarchy speak to you? Am I like the bad dog that's been put outside in the kennel? outside for the night? Like, what's going on?
The guard looks down at you from their position on the wall and just say, "Look, mate, no one's spoken to me about anything. I've no idea if you're in the bad dog situation. All I know is we got a whole post. The enchantment's not down because you obviously can't come inside. That's all I know."
That's very fair. That's very fair. I've got rabbits and other things down here. Have you eaten? Did you want some food? You can obviously say no, but you know, if you're out here by yourselves, if you want food, I don't want you feeling jealous that I'm cooking some awesome stuff in front of you.
Almost as though they're reciting something that they had memorized, he locks eyes with you and says, "Never accept food from a fae," and snaps back into a guard position.
Okay. Okay, clearly there is tension. I understand. I will leave you to it. I thank you for your help to bother you. And I'm just gonna start eating my food and making. Ah, this is such good food. Yes. and just I'll leave it at that. I'll take a watch or two, but then yeah, I'll just close up a little bit of a secure location to sleep for the night.
Alright. The
Want me to roll
sun
you that?
hasn't quite reached the horizon yet, though there are some pinks in the sky come morning, and you're all shaken out of your beds by Mariette saying, "If you want to weigh in the council, you'd best come with me." Where is Janice, by the way?
He's still outside the gate.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, give me a moment. And she runs off. Janice, it's nearly dawn, and you hear the gate opening, and you see a long, ginger-haired woman just kind of bustling out, knocks on your little pavilion, is like, "Excuse me, Janice?"
Yes. Yes. Who are you?
"I'm Ariette's mother, Mariette. Come with me."
Right. Hello. Oh, okay. Am I right to leave my little hovel here, or does this seem to go away, or am I? It's okay.
"We'll deal with it later. Come on, we're running late as it is." And she just
Oh.
speed walks away.
Oh, right. No, run forward. I run with her.
Alrighty. Each of you are led to a rather large wooden structure. It's a large circular building made of interwoven vines and branches. There's a small tuft of leaves around the outside to make it look not horrifically barren. The door opens by swinging up vertically, and you're led into this rather large circular chamber with pleasant furniture, though it's very bare in terms of furnishings. It looks like it's a building for function more than aesthetic. And you see sitting around the room are a few figures. A couple you've met and a couple you haven't. You see Galen and Lyra, the two that you met last time you were here. Ariette, you see Alamar and Errol there, and Mariette takes her seat with Janice walking in behind her. You see a halfling man with short white curly hair and a short white beard sitting on a very, very high-backed chair. And you also see a young human woman, very obviously the youngest of the lot there, sitting at a chair that seems a little bit too big for her.
I remember her. was on my side.
She looks a little young to be on the council. That's just me.
Regardless, she was the one who said that I deserved to live.
Well, congratulations, young chick. I don't know.
She smiles down at you, Xander, and says, "Why, thank you. My name is Hallie. Hi, Lona. Good to see you. You're looking, well, looking at, very obviously at your arm.
For not killing me last time, it was big help out.
Don't mention it. Do you need something for that?" Gestures at your arm.
No, it's fine.
Alright, sure. Well, if we're all here, council is in session. Galen stands up. As root of the land, with best interests for the people at heart, I think it makes a lot of sense to side with Angus in this conflict. We do not know what Zargathrax is capable of. With the information that we have been given from this party here, it seems as though he's been pulling the strings for a rather long time. Does that sound accurate? And he looks straight at Xander.
From everything we've encountered, those reports are true.
Lyra stands up. Well, if they're true, how would have we not known? He must have some sort of memory-affecting abilities. I've been on the council for a long time, and I have no memory of him.
How do I explain this? I think he's been playing the shadow game, you know, manipulating everything while being in the spotlight, manipulating everything from the shadows, sort of thing, and just waiting for the right time to take over. That's my best guess of what's been going on.
The halfling stands up on top of his chair and says, "No, don't take this the wrong way, but how did you all escape?"
We found Angus in the sewers.
And I'm very good at making portals.
Why does that not surprise me?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm a side-eye the freak out of this change.
So the halfling just kind of looks you dead in the eye, Alona, and just says, "Look, all we know about you is you came through a portal to get here originally. Based on my knowledge of you, fair enough that I think you'd be good at portals. You came through one.
It wasn't me, that was, the big guy, Orbis.
Well, you live
Harriet's
in your
gonna
life.
take a step forward and raise a hand. Not like a full way up, but like enough for her to be noticed by any of the heads.
Arrol just looks at you. Yes, Harriet, and what's going on with you?
As far as a brief mission kind of encapsulation is, we left here, went to the portal, failed our journey. That was when Janice got introduced. During this portion, we weren't too sure where to continue forward. However, we were led to believe there was another portal further onwards. We then went to the city, which we noticed that it was overrun. It wasn't like happening as we got there, so we were able to sneak around for the first bit using the sewer systems, which is why we knew we could go back in there. During our second or third day there, that was actually when we had encountered a large four. Been trying to fight them to try and get the party's boat back. We realized that it was not going to happen, so we went into the sewers. From that point, we met up with Angus, who had left and been trying to be hidden, trying to get out of the city with his protectors. After that, he directed us to where the Owl Legion is, and we made some reconnaissance there where Angus decided it would be better spent for us to go and collect the hammer, which he points to the hammer on his belt. This hammer is a right for the throne. After the collection of this hammer, we decided to return with 2 of our party members pointing towards Alona and Tarvis, going back to our Legion to ensure that they were aware of what our plans were. They're currently getting ready, as far as I'm aware. That's as far as our appearance has been. We're going to be able to use some sending spells and stuff like that to continue communication. I just thought it'd be a lot easier if someone who, although I've had some issues with some of our departments in the past, was able to give a quick and brief statement on our journey so far. Angus is here with us today. He would be able to put forward his pledge as well, but I do agree with our council members as well. Not only would we be able to maybe expand our borders, we're going to secure our relationship with the royal family, and we'll be able to maybe ask for further things in the future, whether or not that's resources or anything like that, or just additional assistance. I think it's a good step forward. I know that I am not on the council and I have not fully completed my training yet, but I hope this was a quick way to get everyone up to speed.
I'll just kind of
Thank you for respecting my time.
Gives you a very wide grin and says, "That was a lovely report. I see you have learned a lot. Yes, I agree with you that this seems to be in our best interests, and I'm sure my fellow council members agree with that as well. Now, in terms of how we are going to mobilize, I recommend sending out at least some cavalry. I'm sure that we have some elk riders and bear riders available to send. I believe we should have some aerial coverage, though I hear we are down a few eagles. Is that right?" And he directs that to Elmar. Elmar just sighs and nods like, "Yes, we're down a few eagles." Alright, so we'll send what we have available. In terms of tactics... A dragon? A dragon would definitely help.
Yeah, well, I have a dragon, but she can be a little unfriendly to people she doesn't know.
Well, that's alright. I'm quite charismatic, and don't worry, we have our fair share of druids that can speak to your creature.
But if anything happens to her, I don't know what I would do.
Would you feel safer if we had one of our healers riding on your dragon, as they were providing aerial coverage? That way, if they do get injured, they could be healed within moments.
Yes, that would be great.
Does your dragon have armor?
No.
We can work that out as well. At this point, Galen snaps his fingers, and a rather short individual walks into the room. Yes, how can I help? Get the blacksmiths to work on some armor for a dragon. What type of dragon do you have?
A blue dragon?
Interesting, blue. Alright, a blue dragon, what sort of age are we looking at?
She's young. Probably adolescent.
Alright. Do you have the dragon nearby that we'd be able to take measurements so we can get armor properly made?
I think the rest of these guys can handle this without me. I'll come with the blacksmith.
Alright. We'll get that sorted. Don't worry about payment. This is all... We're going to take care of all of this.
Thank you.
And the rather short individual just walks out with purpose and just kind of motions for you to follow.
Loretta just smiles back at the group and waves.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Council, sorry to interject again. I understand our past has not been the greatest in regards to Alona. However, I am also fully aware that she helped the Shroud in its beginning, and she has continued to be a worthy assistant of our nation. I understand you meant no insult, and she turns directly to those who have made bad claims. But at the moment, she has put so much into this effort to get this ready and planned. She has the ability to teleport us directly into Zagathrax's previous room. I would hope that we as a nation and as me as an up-and-coming member of us could show at least a little respect, especially in the professional setting. I know this may sound rude, however, we shouldn't shun a guest, let alone one of the power of a cleric Orbiston. And she's going to take a step back.
All of the council members just turn and look at Jerwin Vin, the halfling. And the halfling just goes beet red and just mutters something into his cloak. Elamar's the first to speak up. Yes, I am quite aware of Alona's past and her efforts to help us. She has no cause for fear from any of us, and those with looser tongues, giving a bit of a side-eye to Joan, should mind their manners. You as a group will receive our full backing. With your ability from Ilona to teleport into Zagathrax's office, I believe we'd be able to use you best as a strike force. Does that sound correct?
Probably.
Not wrong.
Send you in.
If we were to be used as a strike force, it might be advisable for us to actually split up a little bit. Obviously, Alona will be having to be the one to teleport us in. If it's her dragon that's being used in the aerial assault, it might be an idea for us to maybe go with someone else, if they would be able to teleport us in. But I feel like this group is very effective together. I think you all have enough knowledge to be able to mobilize us correctly, but I think it would depend on our plan as a whole as well, because as Angus would probably agree, as long as we cut off the head of the snake, the rest of the body will stop moving. I think our main issue is Zagathrax. We just need assistance in actually targeting him.
That also depends on how many people he's got who are actually truly loyal to him, whether he's alive or dead. So,
Angus steps
maybe-
forward. I agree with you, Xander. We need to find a way to root out all possible generals of Zagathrax. I agree that we need to cut off the head of the snake. However, that head might be protected. If you send us in as a strike force through Elona's portal, we can probably get to Zagathrax, but there is no guarantee that he'll be alone.
I wouldn't count on him being alone. It'd be foolish to think something like that.
Should we take at least some of our legion in with us to run interference should we run into any problems?
Probably for the best.
And
Is there any limit to how many people we can transport at once?
Galen pipes up and says, "That is something for Alona to answer. If there is not a huge limit, then I would also motion for at least some of our shape changes to go with you. Having a brown bear as a backup is always a good option."
Well, if we're approaching from where we are, more to the south of the city, our legion is on the north of the city. I remember hearing something about a pincer movement. attack both sides of the city with 2 main forces and a small strike team to infiltrate the castle.
I think that makes the most tactical sense. Why make them fight on one front when they can fight on two?
Well, it's going to be harder for them to constantly keep the flank.
Exactly. Have them watching their own backs. Tire them out faster. Run down their supplies faster.
Yes. Weapons, people, defenses would all be worn down faster. But that also means there are more chances for more people to get hurt on our side.
Very true. How are our latest contingent of healers shaping up? And Lyra speaks up. They're looking alright. We've got another batch of 12 that just finished their training, which brings us to a total of 36 healers. If we have one on the back of this blue dragon, that leaves us with 35 that we can deploy into the field. Now, we can split this force up across both flanks of the combat, make sure that the wounded are taken care of the best that we can, and sent back out on the battlefield in a timely manner. I believe this would be a valuable use of resources.
I agree.
My only question is, wouldn't they be expecting a pincer movement, if that's classic?
We don't really know if they know that our Legion are to the north of the city. How close are they to the city? Angus speaks up. Maybe a kilometre or two. They're really not that far away. My guess is if they knew that they were there, they would have been taken out already. But it seems that Ilona and Tavis spoke to them only yesterday. So I think they're in a pretty concealed position.
Well, they are at the foothills of a mountain, practically.
I feel as well there is a very strong argument for a pincer movement either way, even if they are looking towards it, because not only do we have the aerial support as well, so we're kind of attacking from all fronts, but if we really need to, I'm sure that we can, some of our druids of the sea or waters kind of come in from the ocean front as well. We can also disable their boats so they cannot leave. I mean, guerrilla warfare is almost second nature to us. It'd just be a different kind of jungle.
That's very true. Angus, what sorts of siege weaponry does your Owl Legion have? Not really a lot. They're more specialised in man-on-man fighting, though I'm sure we could work something out.
I can help build some siege weapons if that's the case.
Probably some siege towers, ladders, anything that can get us over the city walls. I think then, once we're in, that's all we need. Alright, we have some semblance of a plan. Cavalry, airmen, seamen, and the Hoots Legion from the north, I heard you say, Ariette?
No. That was the Owl Legion. I'm sorry. That was my fault. You guys know me. It's very hard for me to stay proper for such a long period of time.
Very true. Well, we have an attack on all sides being prepped. We need at least 2 days to get everyone mobilized and on the move. But we can get people moving through the trees, appearing in a tactical position on each side of the city should we need to, once we have everyone mobilized. You have 3 days to prepare yourself for whatever needs you have. We'll meet back here on the morning of the third day. Council dismissed. And they all
Oh, no.
disperse.
Let's get a fucking move on. And I storm my way out of this place to go do some things I've been thinking of.
But yes, you have 3 days. Xander, you spoke up first. What would you like to do with your 3 days?
I'm heading to the blacksmiths.
Alright.
I know they're busy doing work for dragon armor, but I need some gauntlets.
Alright. You get to the blacksmith and you see Alona there with, it was Chad's, wasn't it?
Yeah, Chad's.
Yeah,
Jad's is being sized, and there's sheets of leather placed over Jad's wings to get appropriate shaping for the armor. And this rather burly dwarf just kind of wobbles up to you and says, "Alright, what do you need?"
I need some new gauntlets, but I pull the blood cleaver out. I need this chain connected to, we'll say, the right gauntlet.
The right gauntlet. Yep, anything fancy or just functional?
Doesn't need to be fancy, just more functional. If it could be insulated plate, that'd be good.
Yep, give me 2 days. As you can see, we're a bit busy, but we can get this made.
I understand. Just, yeah, when you've got the time.
Yep, will do. It'll be ready before you leave.
Sweet.
And
How did the meeting go?
It got a bit intense, not gonna lie. Okay,
Always does, from my experience.
Harriet stuck up for you, even though you weren't there.
Really?
Yeah, she really gave it to the changeling dude in the fucking council.
halfling.
Halfling, changeling, close enough.
Did you come up with a
Bye.
plan?
Sorry?
Did you come up with a plan?
We move out in 3 days.
3 days. Okay.
It is textbook pincer movement with us, like our party, as a strike force into the castle.
Okay. Guess we've got lots to do before then.
We have a lot to do.
Well, I'll stay here with Jads and make sure she's okay. And do you need anything else for you?
Nah, I'm pretty much good. Do you need anything? Like, What-
I was going. No, I think I'm okay.
radio. No worries. I'll get back to it then. I'll leave you get back to it too.
Right? See you later.
So, and I'm walk away from the blacksmith.
Alright. Who wants to go next?
Alright, Janice, you're with me. We have to go to the academy real quick. You and I will be tying some rope together so we can make ladders when we get closer to the destination. We'll also just be helping the general army prepare, so we might be making rations, we might be doing a bunch of different things. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I guess so. I did want to talk to Angus when I got the chance, but that I can do that in the.
Oh, no. Angus can come with us. Yeah, Angus can come with us. Is that okay, Angus? Would you like to come and help us out?
Sure, whatever
Sure,
way
yeah.
I can be useful.
I mean, hey, I ain't complaining. I'm more than happy to just be talking to you. She gives him a little
Damn
slap.
it. Just
I might
accidentally set up a date. Damn it.
I might quickly go help some of the heavier siege weapons be made, since I've got 2 days to kill.
Fair enough. I won't make you roll anything, don't worry.
Okay.
Question, Lord DM. with this whole thing. So, how am I getting perceived as being in this whole council room, and I've walked in with Marinette, and like, should I be worried? Like,
Put it this way, you get lots of dirty looks wherever you go. But seeing that Ariette is with you, no one is outright hostile.
I just whispered to Ariette. So, quick question for you. You're my apparent keeper, yes?
Oh, no. I'm not your keeper. I'm the person that if you do anything wrong, I get the consequences.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, you won't do anything wrong anyway. I do trust you enough to an extent. You're not stupid. But I'm just going to be standing by you to make sure that no one else decides to take matters into their own hands. It is rare for the Fae to take a child or another being or to do any form of harm. However, it has happened enough in the last 100 to 200 years to cause people to have concern.
Right. Okay. So, right. I guess I just have to watch around and make sure no one tries anything.
Oh, no one will try anything. As long as you're with me, you'll be fine. Literally, I'm probably from the family who has the most reason to want to fucking kill you. And if they see you with me, they'll just assume it's fine.
Okay.
She doesn't look angry or anything. She just looks like she's had to be serious for like 2.5 hours. And she's just drained. Like, she looks so drained.
No, valid. Sure. Yep. Well, you tell me what you need done, and I will do my best to help.
Off to the academy.
Not touch anything if I'm not meant to touch it, or see anything I'm not meant to see, all that other fun stuff.
I mean, yeah, we're pretty open. As I arrive at the academy, I'll see if I can just find like any basic instructor and see if they need any help.
Yeah, absolutely. You see a very harried-looking woman, grey streaks in her hair. You see the pointed ears of either an elf or half-elf. Not an instructor that you're familiar with. Must be either new or from a point that you're not super close with. She's very out of breath, trying to organize things. She just looks over you.
Hey, are you from animal handling? You look like you're from animal handling because I don't know you. Do you need any help?
Yeah, that would be great. Can 1, 2, 3. Okay, the three of you. Can you go wrangle up the owlbears and make sure that they are getting fully fitted out with their armor and making sure that they've got packs of food ready to go for a bit of a siege going. You know what's going on, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But yeah, just make sure that they're good to go, please. The owlbears specifically. Everything else we got on lock. It's just those.
Of course. Alright, boys. You guys will be on owlbear wrangling duty. I will be in getting ready their food and their saddles. I won't be putting the saddles on. As much as I love to try my hand at animal handling stuff, and I know I'm great at it, right now is not the time for that. We don't want to get it done too quick, you know, like...
Sure. I believe you.
She's lying to herself.
I have passive insight. I know this as well.
The amount of copium right now. Cool. And I'll lead them to where they are, because I know where they are.
Yeah. Well, because you're not straight up helping with the wrangling of the owlbears itself, I won't get you to roll anything yet. But Janice and Angus will roll some animal handling checks.
You know what'd be funny? Ariette having to roll deception for herself.
Ooh, Angus rolled a 7.
Oh no.
Quick question, DM, before you... I was going to ask this one before the joke was made. How many owlbears are there?
There are 12.
Oh shit. Quick question. Can I use what am I? Since I leveled up, charm monster to get two of them to think that we are nice, kind, and the other ones to follow along.
Give me a minute, I'm searching up the stat block to see if it would work. Yeah, technically it's a monstrosity. Charm monster would work. How many are you doing on?
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use 1 5th level slot, and I can only get 2 at the minute.
2.
Should just be enough.
How many saves? So, what
it'll
save?
be Wisdom 17.
Wisdom. They've got +1. Let's see how this goes. Oh, one of them succeeds with a natural 18 +1. The other one fails with a natural 3.
Okay.
So
the one that oh, sorry, sir. After you.
So the one that fails just kind of looks at you, lowers its head, and starts running at you.
Running.
You have time for a reaction. What are you doing?
Running, you say?
Yep.
I would obviously have been told where they need to be corralled, so I'm going to start sprinting to that location. And I'm going to try and, if it gets close, I'm just going to try and duck out of the way.
I'm going to roll something real quick. Interesting. Seeing one of the owlbears start just running at some random stranger, all of the others think this is a wonderful game and start following. You are now leading all 12 of the owlbears as they're just running at you. Now, the place where you need to get them to is 120 feet away. You're currently 20 feet away from the owlbears.
How fast can owlbears move again?
40.
Can I dash? Is this got to be round based, or what am I doing?
This is going to be a dexterity check, not a save, to see if you can slide under the gate in time.
Dexterity check, you say?
Correct.
Could it be acrobatics?
I will
Would it
say
be
it's... If it's acrobatics, you'd like be flipping over the top.
I mean, it's Janice.
It's up to you, man.
I'm gonna go acrobatics just because it gives me a little bit extra. Because I feel like this is gonna be very bad.
This is going to be difficult, just so you know.
Yep, I thought so. I wouldn't be able to use my... No, you've
You
already said
don't
it.
have
No.
time.
Okay. It's okay. Let's do it. For the memes. That is a natural 2 for 9.
no!
This is not for the memes.
So,
Can I try and, because he's trying to jump over, can I like try and like grab him as he's like coming over to try and pull him up and over?
make a strength check.
Oh no.
Bardic
Save,
Inspiration.
right? Is strength saving throw? Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, that's wonderful. That's a 6 plus D6 is D8.
Okay, so what happens here is...
Wait, Bardic
D10.
Inspiration, Bardic Inspiration plus D10.
Plus,
Oh no,
plus
you
D10.
can't give that to me. You don't have a reaction. Because it happens so quick.
Yeah.
oh, that's true. Damn it.
So what happens is, Janice, you turn around, you're kind of slipping as you're turning around, and you just book it towards this gate, and you jump to try and get over it, but you've mistimed your jump. Ariette sees this out of the corner of her eye. She turns around to try and grab you, pull you over the top. Janice, you slam face first into the gate. Ariette, you grab hold of Janice, but the force of him falling to the ground pulls you up and over the gate. You now have 12 owlbears just running full pelt at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna step forward, put my hand out, and go, "Oi, enough of that."
Animal handling check, please.
Can I just bamf out,
Oh, that's
please?
so fucking. That's so.
Oh no!
Can I bamf? I'm gonna bamf out with Ariette.
What are you using to bamf out?
Dimension door.
So you put your hand at Ariad, and you're like, no, none of that. The owlbears just kind of keep coming, and you just feel a hand on your ankle as Janus from his prone position just grabs you, and you feel yourself falling through, and you reappear on the other side of the gate, and you just hear this loud crash as the force of 12 owlbears just slam into the gate. Thankfully, the gate held. Barely.
Alright, where were we meant to get them again?
You're just meant to get them to the gate so you could start, like, saddling them up, making sure they're getting their armor, getting their packs ready.
They're all here.
They're just all there, very dazed, and kind of piled on top of each other now. This worked in the worst possible way.
Okay, see, I can be useful.
I got
Just
them to
didn't
stop at the
intend-
gate. I don't know what to tell you. I'm really good at this.
You're just a legend, Darius. You just are amazing. I need to catch my breath for a hot second. I feel like I left Angus out there in the field, though. So I might have to go back for him.
Angus is...
Give me a minute.
Looking into the owlbear enclosure, you see Angus up the very back, like, climbing a wall and just trying to get away.
If you stay here, I'll go give him a hand. I'm gonna go and jump on him.
He feels the magic take effect, and he looks around like, oh yeah, and just leaps out of the enclosure.
Yay! This
That,
is so much fun.
that went well.
See? It was perfect.
Now we
Well,
have to
that's
saddle.
nothing.
That was the easy bit. Now we have to saddle them. The saddles are like all
need-
prepared. I just can't get them on the animals. So you guys are gonna have to do that as well.
What do
So-
you mean you can't get them on?
She's gonna walk over to an owlbear and put her hand out.
You hear
reaction does the
a
owlbear
bit of a
have?
screech, and you just hear the clacking sound of it trying to peck at your hand. But because it's like underneath a couple of other owlbears, it can't quite get to you.
That is why, Janice, because they don't like me. You
Okay.
drop enough of them as baby cubs, and they just don't like you that much anymore. I don't know. They were squirming.
Eric-
It's not my fault.
Aria, my dear, can I just say something just quickly? I'm not discounting or denying your amazing animal handling abilities. But do you think they all have grudges against you?
Oh,
The reason the eagles
fuck
haven't
yeah,
come
the
back,
owlbears.
the reason the owlbears, you know, like.
Oh no, the eagles are fine. The eagles have nothing to do with me.
Oh, okay.
They don't know I crashed the other ones. They couldn't have seen that. It's not like eagles have good eyesight or anything.
Sure. Yes. Yes, they don't have good eyesight. In a monologue. Holy shit. She's a danger to all animal life everywhere. It's okay. Right, okay, so we have to now grab these creatures,
Yeah,
yes?
I prepared them for you. You just gotta let one at a time. You can either wrangle it, or you can try and calm it down before you put the saddle on. I need to be somewhere else though. Like I need to be like at least 100 feet away.
Shit. Okay,
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
So I'll show you how to
Fine.
do it, and she'll actually like show the proper way to saddle it. And like, she actually does know how to saddle them properly, and she knows which bits go where and all that. And she's like, cool. You gotta be careful with this bit because if you touch them here, it'll make them freak out. If you tighten this too much, it won't let their legs move properly, and if they try and jump, they'll just fall over. If you try and pull this strap too loose, they'll just get out and you'll fall off halfway through. I've had a lot of experience with these saddles. I know them very well. And she pats one that's got like burn marks on it for some fucking reason. So know how to put them on. That's how to put them on. Okay. Do you want to have a quick check while I'm still here?
Sure, that might be a good idea. Angus, quick sidebar, if you don't mind.
Hey,
So what's the over-under of us surviving this Albert encounter? Just you know, I got told I shouldn't be worried about dying in this place, but I feel like I'm going to die in this place.
give me a moment. He gets a coin out and flips it, and he just looks at the result. Oh, we're gonna fucking die.
Pat him on the
Alright,
shoulder.
boys.
Thank you, my
You've got a
brother.
stake. You've got 12 stakes here, alright? They don't like them dirty, so don't drop them. Just throw them in the air, right up, so they have to jump up to catch it, and then either straddle them in the air so they can't move, or try and calm them down when they land, okay? That should help you out a little bit. And then she's gonna start walking away.
Right. Okay.
Well, let's try it. Please roll some animal handling check.
Do they get advantage because I showed them how to put the harness on properly and give them the meat to help?
It would have been a
Keep them
disadvantage given how badly it went before, so now it's just a flat roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
17 from Angus.
I do not appreciate
That's
this.
my boyfriend.
Hang on, let me just check my bardic inspirations. I can give creature. Okay, I'm just gonna give Angus a bardic inspiration. He can hold on to it. He hasn't failed a roll yet, so he'll use it later.
Okay,
I'm gonna roll myself.
go for it.
Not like. Oh, that's a 7. That's a 22.
So, the DC was 15. Well done.
Good.
You throw the first stake in the air, and the owlbear that's kind of on top of the pile leaps in the air and snatches it. And at this point, Angus uses the jump that he still has and crashes into it, tackling it to the ground, and wraps the cords around its underbelly and jumps back in. And you do this on loop until all 12 have their saddles on. Then Angus looks at you and goes, "What was that about armor that we need to put on them?"
Gods. Oh, gods. Yes. What do you mean about armor? What do you mean about armor?
You just put it over the saddle. It should all have interlocking joints. Just hearing my voice give the owlbear a fucking...
Oh yeah, they're all just starting to like snarl and squawk, and they're having a bit of a conniption.
Oh no.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
She's
Okay.
gonna wave Angus over to her.
Angus comes to you.
It's the armor is pretty simple. It literally will just go over the top of them, and on the saddle, you know, all the D loops on there, it just clips in. It's super simple.
Alright. We'll give it a go.
Saddle's the hard bit because that's where they freak out. They actually like the armor because it presses down their fur and makes them feel like nice and hugged up and warm.
Alright. Let's try it. Angus will explain this to Janice as well. I would like animal handling at advantage this time.
I'm
14 from Angus. He's
He's
going to
got
use
a
his
bardic
inspiration.
Inspiration. Yeah.
D10.
So that takes it to a 21.
Let's go. Thank God. Because that would be a 16.
That's a success.
Oh, yes.
The owlbears are noticeably more calm once you manage to attach the armor, and they're just kind of looking at you, tilting their heads one way or the other, and they look a little bit expectant, as though they want some food or something.
Give me your fucking money.
Owlbear God, is that you?
Did the animal handling lady, did she leave like a trough for them on the outside of the gate?
No, she asked you to look after the food.
I was getting their packs ready. I didn't think she'd also need us to make a trough. Okay.
Wait, do we have to make... What do we have to do now?
No, that's fine. If you guys just get the stuff on them, like if you guys just get the armor and stuff set on them, I'm gonna go collect some food. I'll be right back. Janice, eye contact real quick. Eye contact.
Eye contact?
Don't fuck up.
Oh, shit. Right. Yes. I got you. promise. I'm stick very close to Angus right now.
I won't make you roll to get their packs organised or the trough sorted. It all goes rather smoothly from here on out, which is a rather nice change from how it all started.
Okay, you know.
Alright, we're all
It's
done.
okay.
Now that we're done with them, I think we should probably put them back in the pen for a little bit, just so they can run around. Yeah,
Armor?
let's just get them back in. If you boys can help me with the trough, we'll just pick it up and drag it into the pen, so when they're finished, they can go back in.
Oh. Hmm.
Me and Angus to
Yes.
do it, because he still has my jump on him. He'll be fine.
But can you be actually in there? Like once I look at.
Just 2 seconds.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I got a little owlbear at home. Oh yeah, I can be in there fine. Like they'll actually come in because I can just scale the wall afterwards, and they'll know that the food's fine.
Alright, let's get this organised. And you manage to get the owlbears back in with little to no trouble.
All right, so now we have to find the next panic person. And then we might let it go to someone else for a little bit because that would have taken at least half the morning.
Alright, who would like to go next?
Just pick someone, Reese.
Cool, my curse is over Tarvis. Tarvis, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go try and find like an apothecary or a potion maker or something.
Alright. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Intelligence. 21.
21.
Natural 19.
Looking around, you're like, if I were an apothecary or a potion store, I'd be over here. And you start walking with purpose, and you walk for about 10 minutes, and you find a rather nice-looking apothecary. The sign is hanging over into the street. It looks like the vines and branches were actually shaped to hold the sign as it hangs there instead of nailed into the board itself. Inside you find a dragonborn of red and black scales. From your experience of dragonborn, you would assume female, but you don't really know.
Right. As I walk in, do I see any indication on what sort of potions would be sold here, or products?
Perception check, please.
8.
Oh boy, there are potions on them shelves.
Okay. I guess I'll go talk to the Dragonborn.
They look up at you and like, hello.
Hi, I was wondering if I would be able to get some healing potions.
I've got 3 different varieties. I've got regular, I've got lesser, and I've got greater. The regular I can do for 25 gold, the greater I can do for 50, the lesser I'll do for 10. I've got a few of each. How many are you looking for?
So just out of character to players, how many roughly do we want?
All of them.
I mean,
What is it?
best.
Y'all have
I
been
have a hu-
relying on me for too long.
I have 176 platinum.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
You
really
want
want to spend all of it at once.
Well, I'm
Yeah, just
gonna
get two of
save
it.
you from having a bit of a brain spasm. She doesn't have that much healing potion.
Just get 2 of each.
2 of each.
So
Yeah.
that's 10 gold each for the lessers, 25 gold each for the regulars, and 50 gold each for the greaters.
170 gold. Easy.
So 17 platinum will do, yeah?
Okay.
Alright, and anything else you're looking for?
Do you have anything to help with scars?
Scars? They're a bit tricky, but I do have this salve here. And they get up and walk around the counter, go to the very back of the store, and bring out this very thick green paste. And written on the front of the jar is Nature's Blessing.
Get rid of them?
Yes and no. Yes, I'll get rid of them physically, but you will always remember that you had scars there, so it's, you know, physically there won't be any scars.
Right, I'll take that as well.
Now, you seem to be a gentleman of means. This potion here does cost 100 gold.
Yep, okay, I'll take it.
Alright. And they hand over the jar of Nature's Blessing.
Right, I will take that. So I will put all of this in the bag of holding as well.
And anything else, my dear?
No, that's all, thank you.
Alright, well, you know where to find me if you ever need any more potions.
That will be done as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't have
Alright. Zoldan, what are you doing?
I would like to have a chat with Xander real quick.
Also, I'm not seeing lesser potions of healing in the add items. I'm seeing regulars, greaters, and
Give me a minute.
superiors and supremes.
I'll track it down and add it to your inventory. Give me a moment.
Yep.
While I'm doing that, Zoldan, what you doing? You said you're trying to
I
Xander?
did want to. Yes, I did want to talk to Xander.
You'll find me working on some fucking trebuchets and shit.
Hey, Xander, I can see that you're very busy right now, but if you've got the time later, would you be interested in going for a run, maybe sparring afterwards?
I'm gonna put my hammer down for a sec. Yeah, I was probably gonna do that after I finish up here for the day. So, yeah, you'll feel free to join.
I appreciate that, sir.
That's alright, mate. All good. Anything particular you wanted to focus?
Oh, recently, I've noticed that I'm feeling like just physically, I can't take as many hits as I normally could after the resurrection.
Okay.
So I'm kind of hoping that I could be not so much beaten into submission, but at least potentially take a few punches, if that makes sense.
So you want to build your...
Resilience, I guess, is a word.
Yeah. You want to build up your overall... what's the word? Yeah, resilience, toughness, sort of thing. You want to desensitize your body, basically.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll think of some exercises while I finish up here.
I appreciate that, sir.
All good, mate. I'll catch you later on this afternoon.
Thank you. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go visit Ariette.
You find Ariette, Janice, and Angus all together kind of recovering from the owlbear situation.
Oh my god. Jordan, you
Um,
would have been so useful to jump over the fence. Ah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know where you were going or what was happening. Um, I just wanted to ask you a really quick question.
Yeah, of course.
Um, ever since I've been resurrected, I'm not quite feeling physically enough, or at least what I was. So I was kind of hoping that after this whole war siege thing, that would you be interested in going to the monastery? Because I want to go back to at least get back what I lost. I was wondering if you'd be interested in seeing what that was like.
She looks towards Angus, and then she's like, kind of depends how it all goes, really. I mean, obviously we'll have to go and get, Vareth back, and I'll have to stay back to make sure that there's good relations between us and the city. Um, but I would be keen, yeah, by the time you guys get back, as long as you don't come back in the next... When am I gonna die? Next, odd 2,000-3,000 years?
We'll definitely be back before then. But
How are you sure of that? It's the Feywild. I mean, Vareth was gone for like a year, and he came back 50 years later.
I mean, sure, but
And then
I'm pretty sure-
Celadrin went in, and he spent a couple hundred years in there, but to him it felt like a month.
fair enough. I still think we'll be all right in that respect.
Yeah, I'd be keen. Are you guys doing some training tonight, any chance?
I'm going to be joining Zen for a bit of sparring.
Nice.
And maybe go for a run before or after. Maybe do a bit of like calisthenics sort of things, bodyweight exercises. If you want to
keen.
join, I'm not going to be opposed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try and have dinner with Angus first, but yeah, afterwards, sure. And I guess with Janice as well.
What do you
Fair
mean,
enough.
huh? Done anything about it. Kind of brought you along. I brought him along here so you could have a look at it. And he's just got to go mumbling into a corner.
Janice, it's not that. I just wanted one-on-one time. Anyway, yeah, I'd be keen to come and join out.
Ew.
Would you be keen, Angus?
I mean, yeah. Might as well.
Hell yeah. Good
Cool.
feed and then a good fight.
Yes, sir.
Sounds
That's
like a
what we
good
like.
night.
You know my kind of night. Harry blushing and looking at Angus right now.
Well,
He's looking
I'm gonna
anywhere but at Ariad.
I'm gonna head off. After
Good
that.
luck. Alright, boys, up we hop. We gotta go find something else to do now.
Yeah, dinner. Right, whatever. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Oh, we'll let someone else go first.
Ilona, did you have anything?
Alona's just gonna be kind of leaning against a wooden post as Jads is being fitted for armor. Not doing much.
So the armor fitting takes about 2 hours to get all the correct measurements. Once that's done, you have the day to yourself. If you want, you can just hang out, chill.
Yeah, I think she's gonna work on Jads' speaking skills.
I would like you to roll me. Yeah, intelligence. That's probably the best way.
Oh, it was almost a natural 20. It was just a 3.
Oh no. Jads is still struggling with some of the basic sounds, but there's definitely progress from
Can
basic animalistic grunts.
Alona try to change it by using a puppet
What do you have in mind?
Okay, I'm thinking sock
Mm-hmm.
on hand,
Mm-hmm.
making the movements with the sock puppet of like mouth movements, and then like kind of hiding her own mouth and making the kind of sounds that come out of the sock, and so that Jads can copy the mouth movements of a sock to learn.
Well, that would definitely explain the 3. Uh, yeah, sure, you can do that.
But instead of doing like she can attach some little like things to look like teeth, so instead of like her mouth, it's a more dragon-shaped head.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check to see how crafty you are.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. 19.
Okay, it's a very convincing dragon sock puppet. Though you're not incredibly adept at maneuvering it yet. So you do make a little bit of progress, just not a whole lot.
Can I give her guidance?
You'd be giving yourself guidance for this intelligence, but sure.
For her to like learn, you know what I mean? To give her
Okay.
like a little boost.
I'll bring up the stat block. I believe we said we're at a young dragon now.
Yeah, I don't know where mine.
They've got an intelligence of +2. Let's see.
Better than Alona.
Okay, and you've given guidance. Alright, that's a 22.
He's amazing.
Seeing what you're trying to do, she's very, very adept at reading your intentions. And by the end of the day, you manage to get very, very basic words like house, home, like that sort of level of complication.
Oh my gosh, Alona's just gonna give her a huge hug around her neck.
She kind of like wraps her neck around you to give you a bit of a hug back.
You are the smartest dragon that has ever roamed this world.
Thank you.
Oh my god, can you say Alona?
Lona.
Perfect, actually that's my new name. Now, you have to be very, very nice when you're working with the others, okay? They're not going to hurt you, they're going to protect you. I won't be there, but we can talk to each other, okay?
You see a slight nod.
And everything will be alright. I'll send you updates and you'll be safe. And we'll see each other very soon, okay? The armor isn't too tight? Not too loose?
No.
Okay, you let me know if you need anything, alright? Do you want to go back into the ball or do you want to be free for a bit?
Sleep.
Sleep in ball?
Yes.
Okie dokie. And then after that, Alona's gonna wander back to that garden where she saw the thingy of Barrett.
Okay.
And she's just gonna sit in the garden.
Roll initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
And then
Alright.
yeah, that'll be her done. For the day.
Alrighty. Back to the other 3 then. Angus, Ariette, and Janice. Looking for something else to do. You see another harried, quite young man, maybe in early 20s. Just sees you 3 kind of just sitting down, like, runs over to you. I'm sorry, would you be able to help with some weaving of rope?
Of course. Ah, this is something I'm good at. Now we're cooking with gas, boys. All right, look.
If you got anything else you need doing, please do that first. This will take, well, the rest of the day.
Not. I mean, we could check around first to see if any training or anything else needs to be done first. But I'm assuming that we need a lot of rope for the ladders we're gonna have to build.
Very much so.
My
May as well.
my internet died, so did I miss anything?
Not particularly.
Oh my god, you missed out on the fact we're doing rope. We're tying rope now. Let's go.
God dang.
Oh.
I would like... Yeah, this would be dexterity. Dexterity checks from Angus, Janice, and Ariat, please.
Wouldn't be a sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand is more like... trickery and... trickery with hand motions and...
There
that
ain't no
sort of
fucking
thing.
way.
That's
Surely
all
I
good.
have advantage on this because I'm actually good at this. I've done this before.
So you just had a general dex check?
General
No
dex.
worries.
General dex. Angus is going to look over at you tying yourself into one of the ropes, Ariat, and just go, no, you gotta... Yeah, let me do it. And he kind of like unties you and he's going to help you, so I'll give you advantage.
There we go.
There we go. Between the three of you, you managed to create a decent amount of rope by the end of the day. In fact, more than the other lots of people that are sat around the benches near you that are also making rope.
Alrighty.
Making
there
rope.
we go. It looks to be about tea time, I reckon. What would you like to have for dinner, boys?
But what do you have on offer? I mean,
Well, we could go
Where
to the
can we
mess
go?
if we want to eat with a bunch of people, or we could go to some little restaurants around the place.
Janice is gonna look down immediately, as you say, either the mess or place around. You know, I think it might be just easier if we grab something to go and find a quiet spot. I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of all these glares, even though I'm helping around. If that makes sense.
I mean, you're a Fae, man. What did you expect?
Oh, I expected just a bit of decorum, but alas, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, there's been like 4 children stolen in 100 years. Not to be rude or anything, but that's someone's brother or sister or auntie or uncle.
I've had nothing to do with it. So, on a personal level, note, I don't appreciate this, but I can understand at a cultural, societal level. But, you know, I just don't feel comfortable at the moment, so... you pick where we go, I'll make it work. And obviously, because you're my apparent keeper at the moment, I am staying in my normal form and I haven't changed form at all. Just so there isn't
Oh.
any issues on your front.
They know you're lettuce tricksters, it's fine. Where would you like to go, Angus? What would you like to have for dinner?
Honestly, I'd like something simple.
Oh, mess hall it is. Alright, guys. She gets up, brushes her hands off like loose ribbons and stuff like that, loose fibers. We'll be heading this way, and she starts walking towards the main mess hall. She'll be saying hi to some of her friends as well as she's going along, some of the junior teachers who she knows well. Just like taking a while to get to the mess hall, but kind of making sure that everyone who, you know, is important to her knows that she's back home and is kicking around.
Takes about 20 minutes or so to reach the mess hall from where you are, with your little detours along the way. It's
Alright.
got a bit of a hustle and bustling sound. You can tell that a lot of people have decided to take their meal at this time, and you walk through the door, and as soon as Janice walks in, silence.
Alright, you lot. Start talking again. Stop being stupid. It's one flimsy Fae. If we have to kill him, we'll all team up together, yeah?
They just kind of mumble to each other and then start talking
Immediately
again.
draw a weapon.
fills me with confidence.
No. Wait.
Getting chased by fucking owlbears, and now I'm gonna get probably gutted in the damn mess hole with that.
Oh, they won't touch you. Don't stop stressing. They're not gonna fucking touch you. If Mariette Aunta, one of the people who actually runs this area, has said you're cool, and then all the rest of them said you were cool this morning, you're good. No one can touch you. Calm down.
I don't actually think any of them did say I was cool. Only she may have mentioned something about it, but I'll take it. I'll take it without grain of salt. Anyway, let's find
Fine,
something
you're
to eat.
helping out. They respect you for who you are. They just don't like what you are.
Ah. Valid. Okay.
Also,
Let's,
half these guys have not been working today. Most of these guys are like young kids who are just training. Like,
Oh.
these guys are gonna be like
Uh.
staying here to like look after everything when we go. The main force is either out on patrols or training these guys. They're
Oh.
young.
Ah. Yep. Okay. Let's go find something to eat.
Oh, she just goes over to like the buffet section and starts loading up a plate.
It's a very tasty meal. If it is just simple. And you do get some looks throughout the meal, Janice, but nobody bothers you while you eat.
Can I, just as we are looking through, just with observant and everything, just to get a bit of a lay of the land, and like, I know passive, I got my passive, but just using observant, using a bit of lip reading, using a bit of a people watching, so to speak, vibe. What's the general commentary and all that other stuff going around, if you don't mind the asking?
General commentary, a lot of people are trying to ignore the fact that you're there, but there are a couple of people here and there who, based on what you can lip read, are saying things like dirty changer, fey, freak, like things like that. But they are few and far between, and you can tell it's kind of like the younger people who are most likely less educated, or at least that's what you kind of tell yourself, that are making these comments. They just seem to be assholes.
Keep eating. Just a bit of a. It's not a tear necessarily, but just that bit of that expression of, I get it now. And that'll be it. While we are eating as well, I would like to talk to Angus about a few things while we are doing a bit of chill time, if that's okay.
Yeah?
Angus, I need to get my mind to something. I had a question for you earlier.
Aye.
We're going into combat with an advisor of your father's, so to speak. Just a question for you, and you, please feel free to say no. But to make it a bit more effective, would it be worth, and Ariat, you chime in on this if you need to, but would it be effective to have someone go in as a scout? To confirm numbers, confirm everything like that, similar to what I did earlier on, before we came to find you, Angus. Is there any way that you could tell me a bit about the general layout of things, general notes of any guards, any patrol? Like, I understand it's state capital and guard secret, so please don't think I'm trying to fish for information. But it might make it easier for everyone to get in there without having to have a full-blown battle. If we can get straight to
now. Because we're leaving in 2 days and we'll get there pretty quick. Like, for you to get enough intel to make it worth it.
You'd have to leave now, and you just wouldn't get there in time. Remember, they were talking about sending people through the trees to get there near instantly. It's a brilliant idea,
I think it's a good
but
idea,
I think
yeah.
you should have... Tactically speaking, I think we should have already done that.
I thought about it, but then at the same time I didn't know to raise my hand during the meeting. Because I didn't.
Oh. Don't worry, I felt just as embarrassed. It's very hard for me to like speak up to them. They're on a whole different level than we are, so yeah, no, I understand the fear. And I think that they've probably already sent people ahead, knowing them. I don't know how effective it'll be in the long run, but yeah. Thank you for the suggestion. It's not actually a bad call.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey,
Just something.
right idea, wrong time. Any earlier, I think we would have been able to absolutely negotiate that, but
Oh no, I understand the time restraints on it all. It was a thought that popped into the head while just chilling outside the gates last night, and yeah. But anyway, as I said, it is what it is, and I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Now, if we're finished with dinner, I'm not sure what you are looking at finishing up. You said you're doing a combat training or something? Are
apparently,
you still doing that at it?
Yeah, I mean, we can still do the combat. I'm probably gonna go back to seconds because I'm hungry as heck. But yeah,
So now I've got 4 people training.
if you like, we can actually run a 4-person mini combat against each other.
Well, I don't see
Hold
bad
on.
one side to that.
Hold on.
it's on Janice's team.
On Janice's team?
Actually, can I jump in on this as well?
That's
Okay.
a little bit of a win.
Alrighty, give me 5 minutes and I'll make a map. Alright, we're back with the fight pit. Ariat, if you would like, you can adjust your health total back up to max.
Yeah, well,
Alright, so we've rolled initiatives. Ariat, you are up first.
okay. There are no teams. It's just a free for all.
Would you like there to be teams?
Well, Zoldan was wanting to spar with Xander, so maybe teams.
Teams? Alright,
We can free for
obviously-
all.
Okay, free for all. Let's do free for all.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna punch Tarvis in the face. I'm not gonna hit my first one.
Glasses, maybe.
15. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Maybe not. Oh my lord! Hit one woman. There we go. 20.
That
Does
does not
20
hit. I have an AC
She's
of
just like
22.
punching, just going bop 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 bop, and it's just hitting armor on armor. And then she looks down at her hands, which are bloody, and she's like, looks at you. Oh fuck!
Lost.
Alright, does that end your turn, Ariat?
Yeah, that finished my turn, I guess.
Xander.
I'm going to attack Zoldan.
Alright.
You ready for this, bud?
I don't know. We'll find out.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
And there's the copyright strike.
That's 22 damage.
Okie dokie.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal. I don't want to kill.
You're not raging, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
So, attack. Well, that ain't crash hot. That's a 12.
That missed. Surprisingly.
You're lucky. It was just about to roll over onto the old nat 20, but you know you're lucky.
If it wasn't that 20, I was down, just straight up.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even ask damage roll.
Yeah.
Well, to
My
be fair,
minimum-
2d6 plus 6 multiplied by 2 plus another 2d6 multiplied by 2.
So
Yeah.
what, 16 times 2 minimum
Yeah.
for a crit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's like 8d6 plus 12.
Yeah.
What is 8d6 plus 12?
8d6 plus
I'm good.
6. Your modifier does not get doubled.
Plus 6.
That
Yeah,
would-
you would be down.
Anyway, does that end your turn, Xander?
Yes.
Zoldan, what's your response?
I'm gonna make a copy behind Xander. Just using the earth within the arena.
Oh no, they're multiplying!
I'm gonna have the copy attempt to stunning strike.
Advantage.
Yep. Believe the DC is. I want to say 13. It is DC 13 for a con save.
You need to
If he's-
hit him first.
That is fair. This one.
So you have advantage on your attack.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Ew. So, just reading
Dave, you
this.
said?
Sorry, it's 15 because I use these stun clubs for that.
Yep. So it's a con save, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
for 11 damage.
that is a 22.
So you succeeded that one. I can't do that again, but I can attack you with my. Again.
So, do I take any damage?
Yeah, you take the
take
11.
damage. You're just not stunned.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you again. 25.
Yeah, it hits.
That one. That's shit. 4. I'll go for a flurry of blows attack as well. 23.
Yeah.
Another 8. And then 21.
Yeah, it hits.
That came to a 10.
Jesus fucking Christ, alright.
That was 18, 22, 33 total damage.
Yeah, I just did it as you said.
Yep. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that. But that will end my turn. I'm envisaging that just being hit from one side to the other side and back again. Sort of thing.
Fair enough. Alright, Tarvis.
So, area. I think
Thomas, I swear it was a joke. It was a joke, Thomas. It was.
I think moving blade is an appropriate response.
Oh no!
That's a 28 to hit.
I wonder if that hits.
Strangely
that-
enough.
7 slashing. 8 radiant, so 9
Alright,
radiant.
I'm gonna deflect attack on the piercing,
The slashing.
the slashing. Sorry, the normal stuff, which is 14. So I won't take any of that.
And another. So you're gonna take the full 9
I'm
and
gonna take-
7.
16 rad, and
so-
now
So 9 of it's radiant and 7 of it is.
7 of it is thunder.
oh, that's okay. I just take that naturally anyway. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So I take 16 points overall, and then I'll redirect the attack. So Dex 12. You got this, buddy.
Dex 12.
Yep.
14.
You save. She kind of catches the blade, and as she catches the blade, the like elements just blow up in her face, and she's like, "Oh,
Okay, second attack.
oh shit!"
Oh no.
For 21.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Yeah, that'll hit. Anything over a 20 will hit. Just for your
Alright.
reference.
So 13 slashings. And I'm gonna be cruel.
Oh no.
Just roll them both.
Eldritch Smite.
Oh, Jesus.
That's okay.
So what would you a D8 plus another D8 per level of the spell slot. So if I was to do that at 3rd level, that'd be 4d8. DM.
D8 plus D8 per level. I would say it'd be 3d8 because it's 1d8 at level 1, right?
Yeah, but plus an extra per level. Wait, it's
Yes, you said level 3. That's only adding 2 more dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2 and 3.
yeah, plus. Yeah, but it says plus per level, not above 1.
Yeah,
Do you
so
want
it would be one
No,
individual.
So at the way it's worded, it would be 2d8 for level 1.
What does the damage
level.
thing say in your level 1?
It doesn't show up in the spells.
Why doesn't it?
Because it's not a spell, it's a class feature.
Okay. Give me a minute, I'll look it up.
Because it is worded very weirdly, because it says 1 plus a d8 equal to the number of spell levels. Spell level?
Yeah, so I assume it's just 3. Because it's 1 plus the amount of levels above.
Yeah, but but it's plus a number of d8 that equal the spell's level. So if I'm casting at 3rd level, wouldn't it be plus 3 then?
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'll post how it's worded in.
Eldritch Smite. 1d8 per level of the spell slot. 1d8
Yeah.
plus another d8 per level of spell. So yes, the
Yeah.
way he's reading it is right.
What
So,
if I said no?
well, too bad. DM says
What can you
yes.
do? What can you do about force damage? For 18 force damage.
Oh, that's not too bad actually. That's not too bad. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's my turn done. Actually, no, I still got bonus action, don't I?
Yep.
Shut
I
the
will-
fuck up.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna damage. I'll just activate innate sorcery. So there'll be more like lightning around him at the moment.
Alright. What's Janice, what did you roll on initiative? I didn't actually see it.
I believe it was a 14.
Oh, cool. So you're
I believe
after
I was the
Angus.
last. Yeah, I thought so.
Cool. So it's Angus's go
14.
then. Seeing everyone all paired up, Angus is gonna pair up with you, Janice.
Oh,
Did you have to? Oh, King, must you do this?
Well, I'm here for a scrap. Everyone else is taken. Might as well be you. And he's gonna cast haste on himself.
yes,
Damn it.
yes.
But that's his action, though.
Yes, but he has a hasted action, and he's gonna use it
I know.
to do another
know.
attack.
To be fair, he can only do one.
Yeah.
Each other.
I have just realized I have not added the new hammer to him, so I'm not going to do that. I'll say he's using his old hammer to be nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's my
Thank the
ancient
gods.
super weapon.
Natural
Just kidding.
one. Oh, and that's an 8 that he rolled. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll a
difference.
d4.
It's not
Yeah,
that
in
different.
front of Ariette as well.
Okay, so what he's doing is he swings down at you, completely whiffing and hitting one of his own toes. He's gonna take damage himself.
He would never whiff.
He's
too
taking
big
11 damage on himself.
Are you okay, Angus?
Yep, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay,
And
buddy.
he'll use his bonus action to lay on hands, heal what he did to himself.
Okay.
That's Angus's turn. Janice, you're up.
Right, so I take it that we're going serious then.
He's using his old hammer, jeez.
Well, he just hasted right on me, and I feel very exposed. Yeah, this will be interesting. So I'm first going to pull my rapier and say the word rend. Would I still be technically? Yes. Would I still, if I move up here, would I still be technically be in melee, so it wouldn't count as opportunities or anything like that?
You're still in melee, yeah.
Moving up. Yeah, I'm still moving up. I'm moving up to face him. Cool. So let's just double check this for a hot second. Do.
Oh, yikes.
Draw your circle to the side, not like that. Just like that.
I like that.
That's a truer indication of size.
Draw indication size. All right.
Truer.
1, 2. Well, that's 15 then.
Yep.
All right. Could everyone in the circle make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Wait.
Oh, yippee! Critical fail.
19 from Angus.
Sweet. I believe Zenda and Zoldan as well. Right. I'll have to keep going on and wait for those rolls.
Xander, are you rolling your con save?
Sorry, I haven't heard anything for like the last 5 minutes. My internet's just been killing itself.
All good, mate. Just after a con save, Janice is doing his sword thing again.
Well, shit, that's 11. Fuck you.
And so mean. So yeah, all those who failed, you are considered paralyzed for until my start of my next round.
What's
All
your
those who
What was the DC?
what's your DC?
15.
15.
15.
Okay. Angus succeeded.
And all those who did succeed have their movement speed reduced to 0. That was the bonus action. The action, because I do not appreciate all of this that is happening in front of me. Trial True Classic. Angus, this is for training purposes. I apologize in advance. And I'm going to cast. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm gonna do Psychic Glance at him.
Is it your action to do rend?
No, it is a bonus action.
That's gross.
That's why I triple checked it just before.
Sure. Psychic Lance.
Yep.
What's the save on it? Intelligence?
Intelligence 17.
23.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
He's a smart one.
But he still takes damage though, which means, things happen. So that would be. That was a really good roll too. That would be 31 halved.
31 halves, so he takes 15.
We take 31. No?
No,
No, you
it's
saved.
one person.
Oh, no, that's the... Yeah, dumb one. Don't mind me. All good, just losing it. It's fine.
Oh, I'm up.
And with that, speed 0, and he can still technically.
He saved against
No,
your
hold
thing,
off.
so
Oh, his speed is 0. It's those who failed are paralyzed. Those who succeed are 0 speed. Yeah, no, I'll sit where I am. Yeah. That's all I can do. I'll pass.
Alright, well that brings us back to the top, I believe, with Ariette.
I'm incapacitated. I crit failed, so I'll be incapacitated for 2 rounds, so just skip me.
I almost feel bad about it.
So Xander, that means it's you.
What do I want to do? Yeah, I'm just gonna swing with with the Afridi blade again. Non-lethal, mind you.
I expected as much.
Didn't he also fail the con save though?
Actually, no, you did, so you are paralyzed this round.
Huh. Oh, yeah, that can't do. That's right. Fuck. Don't worry about it then.
Well, in that case, I believe it is Tarvis. Indeed. Oh no, Zoldan. Zoldan, did
Oh,
you fail or succeed?
I also failed, yeah.
Tarvis!
Alright, so I get advantage on attacks now, right?
Is that what paralyzed gives you?
No. Oh, fuck, I'm
It-
paralyzed and incapacitated. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will.
Give me a minute. Paralyzed. Okay.
Incapacitated, speed is 0.
Yes, advantage, and if he lands a hit, it is a crit.
Right, okay, this, I will preface non-lethal. To the point where I will forego the extra magic damage if that's what it takes.
I'll say it's
Because I-
non-lethal, because, like, whatever.
Yeah. For a 22 to hit.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just crit. You'll just crit anyway.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, you crit anyway. If
That's-
you land a hit, you crit.
So it's 12 slashing.
Is
and
that the...
is this,
Yeah, it is a crit damage.
and did I have to forego the extra?
No, you don't have to
No,
forego it. You're good.
Just roll as normal.
21 radiant.
Yeah, I'm knocked out.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, what do I want to do now? I might just wait till some other people have done their combat.
33, no, are you
Okay.
still up then?
Jarvis is the best.
That was
And I've
33
only
damage,
used-
you've got 39 health, you're still up, you're on 6.
Right.
Oh.
Cool. So his second attack then.
Yeah, second attack, okay. Natural 20.
Ariette's down.
Silvery barbs.
For-
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
No. I had something.
like,
explain, but that's
what's... I mean, I can do it again, but...
I mean, you can roll again, but you'll probably hit, so it doesn't really matter. Just let it go through.
I mean, I wouldn't. So we still running it, or...
Yeah, just run the net 20.
Okay, so you're just down. There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
way.
Alright, I guess that ends Tarvis's go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth me, like, action surging or anything yet.
So that brings us to Angus. Angus doesn't like that he can't move, but he succeeded his saving throw. Hey, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
He's gonna use his bonus action to charge up some smitey smites.
That's aggressive.
Actually, no, yes he will. Bonus action, he'll charge up Thunderous Smite, just a level 1. And use his first 2 attacks against you with his regular... Well, the first one's gonna miss, 13.
Mhm.
Second attack. 18, does that hit?
I will silvery barbs that one.
16. Alrighty. He's going to use his hasted action to cast Guiding Bolt at level 2.
Go.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 5d6 rating damage for 15.
Yep.
That is his action and his bonus action, and he can't move. So moving on, I believe we're up to Janice.
Really? Alrighty. Tarvis,
Yes.
could you make a intelligence saving throw for me?
Save. Oh, ooh. I'm going to use a thing I have. What is it? What is it? Would I have it yet? The tactical mind. There we go. So I can use a use of my second wind, and instead of regaining HP, I can roll a D10 and add that to the result. Oh no, that's
Yes.
just ability checks. Okay.
Groovy.
Yeah, so don't worry, I fail.
Yep, sweet. You are classified as incapacitated, and you are taking 24 points of damage, my friend.
Okay. Ouch.
Ariette,
How long does that last?
until the start of my next turn, bud.
Oh, okay, so I just missed a turn.
Yep. Ariette,
Ariette's down, dude.
it's okay, because she's getting 20... are we doing... I can get her back up or no?
That's up to
Just did
you.
roll by mistake. Cool. Bonus action, healing word. 20 points of healing. Ariette, get up. You are owed some time. I apologize for knocking you down before. And then, with that, I'll just hold my blade up in front of Angus and say, okay, let's do it, boss. And I'll pass my turn.
Alright, that brings us right back to Ariette.
Aren't we doing a free for all?
We are doing a free-for-all.
Yeah.
Ariette's just gonna walk herself out of the arena. She's done.
You can come sit with me, Ariette.
Let's go.
Alright. Okay, that brings us to Xander.
Do I need to make another save to not be
Nope.
paralyzed? Or something? To not be paralyzed?
No, you're all good.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Swing!
Which one?
The blade.
I mean, like, which one?
Which is
Like-
Zoldan.
The main one, because I'm assuming if I hit the main one, the other one's gonna disappear.
It's a good assumption.
Fair enough.
Brain works. That was a 24 to hit, I believe.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's go! That's 21 damage.
God damn.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna deflect attack. I do believe I basically reduced 1d10 plus 3 damage.
I
I'm just
believe so, if it's
checking.
plus your wisdom.
1d10 plus 9. So, roll that. So, 16 damage reduced, so I take 5.
Okay. Second attack. That's a 24 to hit.
That is.
That is 14 damage.
14. What was it? 21 minus 14 is 7.
Why is it minus 14? Oh, no,
You
never
said
mind.
14.
All good.
That will be my go.
No worries. Zoldan, what's your response?
Aw. I'm going to attempt to do another stunning strike, I think. With the thing, DC 15. I'm gonna try just wind you with it. Yeah, no, that fails, Chief. I will. I'll assume that basically just did nothing and go for the back of his knee with my foot.
Alright.
That also fails. Jeez, I'm missing. I think the best thing for me to do is use another focus point to disengage and dash as a bonus action, rather than do anything.
Alright. So he's getting away.
How far can I go? I got 45 feet of movement, but I don't think that matters in this size arena. That's 30. I'll go with that.
Alright.
That will be my turn.
Tarvis.
I'm incapacitated, dude. I can't do anything.
Moving on. Is Angus.
So when it is my turn, I can do something really evil, but
That'll be fun. Alright. Angus is going to start raining down attacks on Mr. Janice there. Oh, for fuck's sake, another natural one.
Janice decided to ignore the person that was right in front of him.
Second attack. Why am I rolling it from there? No, disregard that roll. I clicked the wrong thing. That's much better. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
For 10 bludgeoning damage, and he's going to chuck a first level Divine Smite in there.
Would his Thunderous Smite still be there?
No, technically. Thunderous is 2d6. So that's 6 thunder damage. Could you make a strength save, please? And while you're doing that, I'll roll the radiant damage for regular smite.
Do I have that? Would I have that? No, I wouldn't.
So that's another 10 for radiant damage.
Oh, sweet, I can.
Redone.
No, I was just reading because I did silvery barbs before. That'll be a natural 20 for 21.
Yeah, that succeeds. You don't get pushed 10 feet back and knocked prone. That was his first hit. No, that was his second hit. Hasted action for another attack. It's a 12.
Yep.
He's going to use his bonus action to heal up a bit more. So yes, that ends Angus's go. Bringing us to Janice.
Might do it. Probably gonna die, but that's okay. Yep, sweet. So I'll use. Yeah, I'll use that. That'll be fine. Just checking my range. I'm gonna use Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Because I can. Remember, that is a radius of 15.
Radius 15.
Radius 15. Cool. That will be my action.
It's wisdom saves
that'll
for that,
be
right?
Wisdom 17.
Everyone in that little thing, please do a wisdom save.
When you cast a spell.
That would just instantly kill your echo, by the way, Munster.
Yep, I'm not surprised by that.
24 for Angus.
I got 5.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
Wisdom save,
Sorry,
please.
Wisdom save. That's a 10.
So it'll be a fail.
So, that is 29. And I'm gonna do it necrotic damage, because I get to choose.
successes take
Oh, hang on.
half, is that right?
Successes take half, yeah.
So Angus takes 14.
And because I'm technically still within the radius of Angus, I'm just got to move myself and situate myself just in there.
Okay.
We'll
Tarvis,
keep him
please
with
make
melee.
the wisdom save
What?
on your turn.
Is it on my turn or is it when I first?
I think
entered?
it might be when you first enter, so just
I
do
think
the
it's-
wisdom
yeah,
save
it'd
just
be
in
now.
case.
Yeah, when the crit.
17.
Success. So 14 damage.
My bonus action. Yeah, my bonus action will just be this. I'm just going to heal myself, second level, and heal. 9 points. And I'll be me, pass.
Alright, which brings us to Xander. Please make another wisdom save, Xander.
That's 13.
Is that a fail, Janice?
What's your attack?
It's got what is it? It's
Spirit Guardians.
yeah, Spirit Guardians. So my brain was thinking Radiant Spirits. I'm like, no, that's
Technically.
Yeah, I'm also very down from that as well.
Oh yeah, you are actually down.
Well, 22.
Fucking hell.
what's your save DC actually?
17.
17.
Oh, so I only just got it.
You met it.
Yep.
Alright, so it is your turn, Xander. What would you like to do?
Fucking, I don't. I'm gonna like move out, stay over here,
That's
Valid.
fair.
and I'm gonna just take a sec to take a breath.
Valid.
I think that'll be my go. So.
Zoldan is down, so we'll remove him from initiative. So it's Tarvis.
Oh, I guess I have to do my wisdom straight away, don't I?
Correct. It's on the start of turn.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Mm.
Actually, can this one? Hold on, let me have a look at something. What can this be used on? Okay, so no, I can't do it. Don't worry. So how much was it, sir?
10.
Oh, 10, sweet. That's rude. I'm going to use my free use of levitate to go 20 feet in the air.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to bonus action use my... It'd be 4 of my healing die to heal myself. So this is 4 of my healing light for 13 health. And I'm going to action surge
Very nice, very nice.
and do something very, very cruel.
Nuh-uh.
Do it.
Or am I?
What are you doing?
I'm very strongly considering Car of Hadar and just the entire arena.
Do it.
And because of how high I am up, I'd be outside the radius.
If you want
So
to do it, do it.
everyone would be blind and just taking damage constantly.
It's up to you, bud.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Does that mean we roll?
Is Xander on the outskirts? Like, has he left the field yet?
No,
or-
he's
No,
still
no.
in it. So
I'll put
it
you
is a
there
20
to show that you're outside the field.
It is a 20-foot sphere, and it will be centered on Janice.
Oh, sorry, Zoldan. My bad.
Actually, no, I'll put it so it gets Xander as well.
It was gonna get me anyway.
Yeah, but so you're completely involved in it. And I'm high enough up that I would
Someone
be
draw
at the
that
top
circle,
of it.
please.
The other thing I'm thinking about is because of Hunger of Hadar, am I taking
Actually, no.
essays
Actually,
or
sorry.
anything?
Can I not do that? I just realized concentration is a thing.
And levitate.
Yep. Sorry.
I will say you would know that, so I'll let that slide.
I've got cold brain at the moment.
Yeah, you're all good.
Instead, I will just Eldritch Blast Janice.
Cool.
That's mean.
Yeah, get
17
your
to hit.
anger out.
17.
Nope.
So, was that a yes or a no?
Oh, sorry, no.
No.
18 armor class.
Good thing I get. Okay, 26 for 10 force damage.
Yep.
Concentration check, please. Sabi con save.
Yep. Con save.
Oh, it's
18.
Okay.
Yep.
18. Yep. Yeah, that's me done. Next level up is when I get the third beam,
Fair enough.
and you also get, and you would be pushed back 10 feet as well.
Into Angus, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Angus, I'll say, gets knocked prone from it. Ow.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Alright, does that end your
Everyone's
turn,
getting
Thomas?
cold.
It is Angus's go. He stands up from his prone position, looks at Tarvis floating in the sky, looks at a hurt Xander, and looks at the relatively healthy Janice and goes, "Your time's not up yet," and is gonna go for another swing.
I've got you for 3.
15 misses, but a 22 hits. Oh, minimum damage for 7. I'm going to put in a Divine Smite as well to take that to 14 damage total. And for his hasted action, he's going to cast Rally to the Standard on himself.
Oh.
You are currently not considered friendly creatures as you are in combat with him technically.
You dare use my own spells against me?
Yes, I do. So his AC has gone up by 2, and he gets a passive 5 temp HP per round.
Okay. Is that a concentration spell or just a spell?
It's not. It's just a spell.
Yeah,
Hang on.
But he can't move it, is the thing. So it
it's
is
just
very much.
there. And it lasts for 10 minutes.
It's supposed to be a hold the line spell.
Yeah.
Oh, did Angus, by the way, roll for Spirit Guidance?
He did not. Let's do that. This would have happened before he did anything. He failed. What's the damage?
That would be
How you been, Xander?
26.
26.
And how would haste be looking?
I need to roll concentration on that. I have been doing it. That's a success.
Oh, I'll go back.
And he's got the 5 temp HP now. Cool.
So on one hand, I do want Janice to like kind of shred down Angus a bit, but on the other, I also do want Janice to go down.
Yeah, that'll end Angus's turn, which means it is Janice's turn.
Alright. Dealing with Angus, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, since I just got smited out of nowhere, and I'm currently dealing with Angus. Okay. I'm gonna first bonus action. I'm gonna use my feature, my unsettling words, and go, Tarvis.
Yeah.
Was that the best idea? And you're -1. You expend a bardic inspiration. -1d10 from your intelligence saving throw you're making right now, my friend.
Okay.
Psychic glance.
Wait, it doesn't matter if I roll a check. So 11.
That would be a fat. 17. Damage is 27. And you're classified as incapacitated, but you can still move. So,
Did you roll an intelligence check or save?
It does. It's the same
Oh, okay, fair
modifier.
enough.
+2 either way.
Did you roll your d10?
It didn't matter. Is it a D10? I thought it was just a.
the D10. No,
Yeah.
D10.
So I heard 10. 9.
Okay, no, that does fail. Just keeping everyone honest.
Sorry.
It's all good, bud.
And then concentration.
DC 13.
As a fail, I'm incapacitated as well, aren't I?
Yep,
I
so
can't
you have
react-
fallen
I
out of
can't-
the sky. You
20
take
feet.
4d6.
I might go. I might be.
No,
close to
d6,
going
never mind,
down.
it's 2. I did the math wrong. It's 1d6 per 10 feet, so it's 2d6. You take 11 points of damage.
Owie.
Crumple to the ground.
What would that put me at? 7, 6, no, 17. I can do that. Okay.
And I pass my turn.
Alright, brings us to Xander. What are you doing, Xander?
I'm gonna see all the crazy shit going down, and I'm just gonna like dip outside the wall.
Fair
That
enough.
would that be forfeiting or?
Yes, I am forfeit technically.
Alright, Xander has forfeit. I'll remove him from the initiative.
Come sit with us, Xander.
Where are you?
We're up the back here.
There's
We're out
no,
of the splash zone.
there's no token on the field for a loner, Xander.
Ah, right. I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't remember seeing a loner.
You'll just be over with me.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, that leads us to Tarvis. Tarvis, you're incapacitated, so we skip you. Angus time. Wisdom
I'm
save.
suddenly a lot less conflicted about casting Hunger of Hela.
Wisdom save was a success. Half damage from Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
Concentration was a success
29.
no matter what. So 29 would be
29 half.
14 damage. Okay, so what Angus is gonna do, he's gonna whack with the hammer. 21 to hit.
I'm gonna silver. I need concentration.
22 to
I
hit.
was very tempted to counterspell that.
So it hits, dealing 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and we'll chuck a cheeky little divine smite on there for an extra 8 damage. Second attack.
Also, has Zoldan moved out? Been
28
taken out of
to
the
hit.
arena?
No.
Yes, he has been. Technically, yes. But, I think we said Ariat grabbed him. Moved him out. Was that the question before?
I did not. He was not down.
So yeah, Zoldan's
He's
still in the
still
field.
in there, bro. Yeah, someone needs to take him out.
I'm just outside of it.
I'll just say Xander brought him. So second hit was a hit to Janice, doing 15 bludgeoning damage, and we'll chuck another Divine Smite in there. I've run out of first level spell slots, so we'll do a second level. For 19 points of bludgeoning damage. For Radiant, sorry. So 15
so that was 15
bludgeoning
plus.
and 19 Radiant.
What was that? 34. Alright. Damage, and let me just add that over to the roll 20s. What number am I at?
Hasted action. Guiding bolt.
Yeah. That's mean.
Oh, but that misses.
Okay, so that's 51.
And he hasn't used his bonus action yet, so he's going to use the last of his lay on hands. And there we go. I forgot to put on the rally to the standard stuff. There we go. And that ends Angus's go. Janice, you're up.
Because you hit me twice, I'll make those con checks now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll do one at advantage. That's what I was there for. Sweet.
Save.
Oh,
The second one, the DC
second
is,
one.
I think, 17. 19. So
19.
success.
sweet. I feel wounded. I feel wounded. Yep. They don't. They call you. Yep. That's interesting. And with that being the case, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Damn.
And then I'm going to bonus action Healing Word. And yeah, do that cheeky third level. And I'll heal up however much, that'll be 17. Heal. And I'm just going to stick behind Angus there, so Tarvis can't get a good hit on me, and I'm going to pass my turn.
Alright, Tarvis.
The hunger paid off.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
I will quickly draw in a circle then.
Sent it on Jana.
Tarvis.
I
You know
will
I love you, buddy.
counterspell your counterspell.
Okay, fine.
There you go. That's good enough.
Don't try me.
Do we take damage from that immediately?
Let me have a look.
I believe so. I believe that would
I
take
think it's
me
like
out.
2d6 acid.
Yeah, any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold, and any creature that ends its turn there must succeed a dex save. Or
Oh,
take
so
2d6.
no immediate damage.
No immediate damage, and for my bonus action, I will use the last of my two d6 healing dice to heal myself for 8. Me done.
Alright, which brings it to Angus again. So, wisdom
so-
save.
Yeah, he'll also just take 2d6 cold damage.
He succeeds the wisdom save. Concentration succeeds. And
Cold?
concentration. Natural 1 fails. Concentration haste is down.
Well, that means he just loses his turn.
Yep.
And it was
So 2d6 cold, and he can make his dex save. So it's 5 cold damage and dex save for the acid damage.
Dex save. Ooh, that's a 10.
Takes another 2d6. That's 7, and also you guys just can't see anything as well. You're in complete magical darkness.
So that is.
Because this is a fair spell.
Yes, of course. Alrighty. That's Angus's go. He
What's
can't
that?
do anything else.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're gonna take
So
2d6
Janice.
cold damage off the bat. For 6 cold damage.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll
So,
come back around to it.
Concentration
can't
for
see.
Spirit Guardians, please.
Yep.
It's DC 10, I expect you'll make it.
You'll expect wrong with a natural 2.
Oh, Spirit Guardians is down.
Oh, that's depressing. I don't like this magical darkness.
Yeah.
It's not kind. At least you could see through my attack. This took 6. 29. Well, Angus is right in front of me, I guess.
Can't see him, so
Still
it's
doing this.
rolling at disadvantage.
Look. And anything that requires sight, you can't.
Mm,
You also wouldn't have a clue on how far it stretches out either, the darkness.
yeah. I didn't think I would. Yeah. No. I know when my races run.
Is Janice forfeiting?
Yeah, I know when I can't beat something. I'll call out into the darkness. Darvis. I'll yield. And as I assume I could like touch Angus on the shoulder and everything.
You don't really know where he is, because you can't see him.
Would he be in front or anything like that? No, that's okay. But yeah, no, I'll say to Tarvis, I'm out, I yield. Can you tell me how far this thing is, so I can let loose walk out?
It's centered on you.
Oh! Interesting. I'm gonna roll a d4.
So she's going to figure out which direction you're going.
Yep. 3. Yep, and I'll walk out through the back of the arena. And do I have half movement or anything while I'm in it?
Yes.
I do. So
Yeah, it is a gross spell.
yep, I'm just gonna move down to here. And if that's centered on me, I'm assuming.
Does it move with him?
No, it doesn't. I just chose the point where it's centered to be where the exact spot Janice was standing.
Fair enough.
Alright, well, I'll give myself a bit of healing because obviously I'll be in here for a while.
And make that dex save.
Yep, let me just get that 16 into me.
To be fair, it is only 2d6, so it's not gonna be.
Oh, I know.
It's not like.
Taking big hits. And it was a dex save, you said?
Yes. Also, I realize I've been doing this wrong. I haven't been. It does increase, but only one of them increases by a d6. So.
Ah.
Yes, but dex save. So I'll just worry about that starting next turn.
What?
Oh, that was almost a natural 1.
So it'll just
Yeah,
be the 2d6.
11.
The 6 acid damage.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And my hands are up. In
I mean,
this magical darkness.
we can't see it, but his hands are up.
Just trust my words. My hands are up.
Yeah.
And yep.
Alright.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay, is it my turn?
It
Yeah.
is.
How far away?
You wouldn't know. Magical darkness.
No. No, it would probably just be worth me casting Cure Wounds on myself. For to 16 health,
Alright.
and then I'll use another no, I'm just healing. I'm just gonna use another gonna use one of my second wins for a D10 plus 4
Alright.
for another 10. Get me back up to 51.
Very nice. Okay. So, including difficult terrain, this is Angus's movement.
He would still be in the darkness if he went straight to me.
He's got 40 feet of movement, so he can get to there.
Ah. He also starts his turn in it, so
He
he's still
does,
gonna
he
take
does
three-
take the 3.
3.
I
Because
didn't think it increased.
Yes, it does. I can only choose one of the 2 instances of damage, though. To increase by a single
Ah,
user.
okay.
Oh. Yes,
Fair
I was running it wrong.
Fair enough.
I'm fine not caring. For each spell. Oh wait, no, don't worry. Don't worry.
Did you
I'm-
just read it wrong again?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's 2d6.
I was 2d6. Yeah, I mean it's still 2d6
It's still, yeah, does damage.
for 9 damage.
9 damage.
So we're starting on equal footing.
Sorry. Wrong character. Doop-de-doo.
And
So,
I
because he
just-
started his turn within his thing radius, he only takes 4 damage because of the 5 temp HP.
I will also say I can't see the rally to the standard, and I will.
It was not there.
Just drop. I will just drop concentration on my hunger evader.
So Angus is right there.
Yep.
Yeah, this is fun. He's gonna channel divinity. Abjure foes.
Oh, this.
Wisdom
Interesting.
save, please.
What's his save DC?
16.
bad. 10.
You are,
10.
you are now frightened of Angus.
Okay. Is that his action or his?
While frightened, yes, it is its action. While frightened, a target can only do one of the following on its turn: move, take an action, or bonus action.
Oh, that's fun.
So you can only move, only do an action, or only do a bonus action.
Can I repeat the save?
It doesn't say.
How long does this last for?
Frightened condition for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
And also, does it limit my ability to use reactions?
Does not say.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I can work with that.
And he doesn't have a bonus action really. So that was his turn. You are now frightened of Angus.
I can still attack him though.
Yes. And because you have the frightened condition, you would have disadvantage to attack him.
That's fine. I'm going to use one of my sorcerer spell, which, because I have my innate sorcery thing up, would cancel out the disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm going to use Vengeful Blade.
What does that do?
It's effective. It's very similar to Booming Blade. If I hit, I can add 2d8 necrotic damage to my sword strike, and if he tries to attack, use a spell. If he tries to attack or use a spell on his next turn, he will take an extra d8 necrotic.
Well, that's gross.
Yes. Why do you think I took it? For an 18 to hit, which probably won't.
Actually, he's got an AC of 17. That hits.
Oh. So that's 10 slashing. 7
So
radiant.
how does that cancel out the disadvantage?
Because my innate sorcery gives me advantage on sorcerer spells.
Okay.
It also raises my save DC by like 2.
Jesus. So that's 17 damage?
Plus 2 necrotic, and he now is glowing with a necrotic aura. There is no save. And my second attack, which will be at disadvantage, 'cause I can only. Oh wait, I rolled that wrong way around.
Oh, I still have my thing up, so actually that didn't hit. Because it's a
That
30-foot
didn't hit?
radius.
Ah, okay.
So retract that, so...
Yeah, I guess 21 instead. I accidentally hit it, pressed advantage, but if you just use the lower one, it would be 21.
21, yeah, that does hit. Because his AC is 19
Yeah.
at the moment.
This won't have Vengeful Blade on it because that's what I cast on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
For a total of 19 damage, 8 of which is slashing and 11 of which is radiant.
19. Alright. So the exact same amount of damage, just different.
I rolled a lot better on that on the damage for that second.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, I can only do
That's
one
your
other
turn.
action or bonus. Yeah, that's fine.
Now, I don't take any damage if I do stuff this time.
No.
Cool. Wacky wacky. That is a 20 to hit.
That does not hit.
Second attack. 28.
Okay, yeah, that hits. What
Fair.
natural was that?
18. So, 4 rolled. What's the total damage? I think it was 10. Yes, it was 10 bludgeoning damage. And fuck it, bonus action, Inspiring Smite,
Oh, that.
to add another 23 damage to that.
Oh, and Absorb Elements doesn't work on that. Okay.
That was his action and bonus action.
My turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna do the same thing again. So fight roll for Vengeful Blade. Oh, there's a natural 1.
Roll a d20, please.
Uh,
The extra plus I just added was the thingy.
13.
13. Yep, you hold on to your blade.
Okay, second attack. 28.
Oh, that hits.
8. How am I rolling better at disadvantage than a flat roll? So 18 damage. I'm only on like 18 health. Sorry, let me.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, because I'm still frightened.
Cool.
How long
24
does
to
that
hit.
last from? No. I cast shield.
Alright, second attack. The same thing.
Doesn't hit.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is an interest. Ooh, 25 for Vengeful Blade.
Oh, that hits.
13 flashing.
Very nice.
7 radiant. And geez, 14 necrotic.
Oh, Angus is down.
Let's go.
Tarvis won.
I attacked Tava. No.
You want to run
Do
that again?
Now, to be fair, I wasn't using ranged attacks.
Yeah,
I was
true.
being
No,
nice.
yeah. And Angus was using
mean-
his bad weapon.
Even,
And I
even
would
if-
not have been as fucked up if I was not incapacitated.
Yeah. Yeah, Janet swapped between like screwing you over than helping you.
Well, I didn't. Okay, it was a natural 1. Okay, I was. Yeah.
That, anyway,
Yeah, I'll
That's
help.
what I'm
I'll help Angus up.
Yeah, he gets to his feet and was like, good fight.
Yeah. I think I need to lie down for a bit.
So do I.
I have to make it like outside and just.
Xander's gonna like foot falcon to the fucking vessel.
Fair enough. Get some grub. And I'll say we can all have long rests. Now there are still 2 more days to go until you ship out. If you like, we can keep playing, but if you like, we can pick that up next week.
I've got dinner waiting.
So we'll pick that up next week then. Thank you guys for playing, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all next week for another crazy time. And until then, may all your rolls be 20s.